So we are in Fresno, California. We're taking a look at transition coupling. That's a PVC female adapter on iron pipe, which is the worst idea in the world. Please, handyman, plumbers, whoever you are, male plastic threads into female rigid pipe, which is copper, brass, iron pipe, anything, but not plastic over. They split. And so anyways, it's splitting. We have the water shut off at the curb, but it's still spraying, which means the curb stop will not shut off. So a couple ways to resolve it. One, we can certainly try and disconnect the front portion of the meter from the line and let the water flood out into the water meter compartment, or call the city and have them come out and address this, because you can't repair a live line like that. So the main thing would be to get, we would need to go and get an 1.25 inch, probably brass would be the best, but a brass coupling to tie it back onto the iron pipe. It's under soil right now, you can't see it, but that's 1.25 inch galvanized pipe, which is probably corroded. But we need to get a new brass coupling on there, and then go to 1.25 inch Schedule 80 PVC adapter, and then tie this line back together. And that's the worst spot that you could have a leak from our point of view, because you're messing with the iron pipe in soil. So anyways, we'll let the homeowner know where we're at, and we'll take another video if we do the repair work. So still here in Fresno, California. We've got a repair going on here. First video showed where the leaking pipe, and so it was iron pipe from here to the house, and female threads with a or male threads on the end of the pipe to a female adapter. That's what broke. Don't know where it's at. It's in the back of the truck somewhere, or sitting right here. Put it right here. And so that's what was broken. So it just split, and it just due to separation and due to pressure from a plastic pipe being on a rigid pipe. So brand new rigid coupling in there, no plastic, and then a Schedule 80 PVC adapter. So that Schedule 80 is twice as thick as the Schedule 40, the white, so it's a gray nipple screwed in, and then some 90s to tie back together. We don't like to put compression couplings down here because they will fail, so we like to glue everything back together. Unfortunately, you can't move the pipe around, so what you got to do is get in there and you put 4 90s. You put 2 90s with pipe sticking up, glue these together, and then glue the whole thing down and let it dry. So anyways, the water's on right now to the home. You're gonna have to flush out some faucets probably inside. You're gonna get some debris through there, so you might have to clean some aerators and whatnot. But right now, water's on, no leaking. We're gonna get some more sand in here because the ditch is pretty wet. We'll get some sand on top of this, and then we'll backfill it with what the driest dirt we can find here. The rest of the dirt is just left over. We'll leave it right there in the area where there's existing dirt. But we've got about 150 pounds of sand going in here, and the reason being is it helps settle the pipe so you don't have any excessive pressure in one area. So anyways, everything looks good. Outside of that, this installation is done. Still in Fresno, California, and got the ditch filled back with the original dirt, 150 pounds of sand, and then of course your original dirt. Some of it's left over in your flower bed. You have to wait for it to dry out. Most of this dirt was so saturated that it's right now you got a big soup pile. So don't walk around out here, do nothing. Just kind of let it go through the summer just like it is, and then come back out whenever, middle of summer or whenever you're supposed to, and if you'd like to seed this to get your grass growing back in. But we tried to wash up the best we could. Unfortunately, your lawn starts at the high point out here, and it rolls right to our repair point, and so we have quite a bit of mud out here from your dirt, and you can see it's still there. We watered it down just to break it down a little bit, so your grass didn't die out here, but in doing so it just rolls over here and in, so you can see a little bit of water right here. And so what I would do, for as long as you can, don't run the sprinklers for a little bit, just so you can see this drying out. We're 100% confident that it's not leaking, because we wouldn't have buried it if you still had a problem over here. And so, and we took a video of that as well, the second portion of this video. So that's good, but you're just gonna get some residual roll off of water from around here. You can see we tried to start spraying off that too, but you get water down here and rolling out. So anyways, this will dry out. If there's no rain tomorrow, and you don't water your lawn, tomorrow this will be bone dry, especially if we have another day like this where it's real sunny, 70s out here. That'll be dry, so no need to worry about that residual water right there. you know, kind of a fussy project that we had going from iron pipe to plastic. You've got some, you know, issues going on over there that don't have to be addressed, but, you know, hopefully you'll outlive those particular issues. Anyways, we cleaned up the best we could. The main thing is that the water's back on to the house. This is repaired, and the existing piping in the ground, now you've got iron pipe from here to the building. No, we don't warrant that. That's your pipe. So, you know, if you have issues with that, unfortunately, you know, you'll be back into some kind of repair. But it's been in there this long, 40 years or so. So maybe it'll just hold still, and you know, you won't have to worry about that. Galvanized pipe in Northeast Fresno, which is where you're at, is banned by the city of Fresno. It was installed all the way through the 90s, even early 2000s, and now they've decided, nope, that's a bad product, so you can't install that for water pipe anymore, especially underground. So anyways, everything looks good outside of that. This installation is done.